Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name once again is Dr. Oscar Baishimori. I'm a personal development and life coach. Today, I want to share with us the scientific impact of a company that is rooted in science called Olylife. Yes, it's a company that has made so much impact in the life of thousands of people, helping them to reclaim their health. And that is what you can see as the theme of today's conversation, reclaiming your health. Today we want to show you the impact of Olylife, how it is helping people to reclaim their health without drug, and why you stand a chance to benefit from what is going on, because a lot of things is going on. If we don't take time to share this, you won't probably hear it. I've always said it, that good news has to be pushed. In the media, there is one thing the media will tell you. If you doubt me, ask any media personality, maybe NTA, AIT, Channels TV, any personality, even including bloggers. They have one code. They tell you that good news is no news. The only news that is news is bad news. So media don't push good news, because good news has to be pushed and paid for. If you are doing something very good and you want the public to know about it, you have to make significant effort by pushing it. That is why they say good news is no news. For you to even come here today, you may have received this message many times from me, because that is the only way we can get your attention to understand the new thing that is happening. Let's quickly move into what we want to share tonight so that we don't waste our time. There is this conversation by Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy will tell you that if you delay a meeting because of those who come in late, you are going to be punishing those who came early. So as such, we start by 8 o'clock, and at highest, including question and answer, we round it up before 9 o'clock. So it's just 1 hour. Just pay attention, please. Pay attention is very important. You can equally take your biro and pen and jot something so that you know what is going on. You are wondering, why are you going through what you are going through? What is happening to you when you clock the age of 40, 45 and above? We want to quickly dive into something that is happening in the world. Let me share my screen with you. Olylife Technology, a company that is rooted, that has been able to come up with a device that specializes on 2 technologies to change the life of thousands of people. This device has changed the life of many, ranging from stroke patients to cancer patients and many people. So how does this work? PMF technology, terahertz frequency, holistic healing. Let's go. One of the things you come across, like I've always said, when you clock the age of 40, 45, I want to tell you, if you are in this meeting and you have clocked the age of 45 and above, you will understand this thing I'm telling you. You and fatigue and low energy towards the close of work, now 5 and 6. Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you feel fatigued. What really happens is your cells are unable to produce sufficient ATP. Fatigue, chronic pain, poor sleep, these are not just signs of aging. They are signals that your cells are struggling, and they are common with people at about 45 years old and above. This is a common phenomenon with people. A lot of people are battling with this day in out. Some don't even know exactly what to do. Some are trying to manage this situation using drugs. Some rely on supplements. Some are always in and out of hospitals to manage these challenges. And here are simple reasons. I've said it before. The body is made up of cells, and these cells, they are made up of electric charges. So what happens is that sometimes these cells lose their charge. And when your cells are drained, when you are feeling fatigue, know that no ATP is being produced in your body. What cells do? They produce ATP. The mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the body, help to produce ATP. But when it is drained, you cannot produce ATP. And ATP is the vehicle that delivers energy wherever it is needed in the body. They call it adenosine triphosphate. For those of us who have background in science, this will not be a new thing to you. But if you don't have background in science, don't worry. I'm going to explain clearly how this translates into a life of holistic healing for you. These are common things that you encounter: chronic pain and inflammation. And what is responsible for it? When you have disrupted cellular charge, some cells have lost their charge, some are charged, some are drained. You have this inflammation. That's what happens. And pains at joints, waist, back, a whole lot of body, you begin to experience this pain here and there. This is the main cause. When you hit 45 and above, like I said, you battle with poor sleep. A lot of people, when they wake up in the night to go and ease themselves, before they can sleep back again, they will lose an average of about an hour. So 1 of 3 adults by above 45 go through this sequence in their life. So, and what is the cause? Nervous system dysregulation, signal distress. This is what this company has come to address, called Olylife, making high performance wellness solution accessible to a global audience. Olylife merges scientific innovation with user-centric design to create personal wellness ecosystem. Yes, they have offices in 6 countries: Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, and United Kingdom. So it's something that is changing the life of many people. It's a scientific innovation, user-centric design, global reach, trusted quality. This is the device I'm talking about. They call it TerraHas P90 device. It's a flagship wellness product. It's a one device that deploys 2 technologies to heal the body. The body, the way God created us, if you encounter any form of illness, the body has the capacity to recover. This body is made up of cell, and this cell, God put it in it the capacity for it to regenerate and heal itself. If a cell dies, the body has capacity to immediately regenerate and replace the cell. That is why for cancer patients, when somebody has a cancer, they subject the person to chemotherapies. Chemotherapies will kill the bad cells, the bad cancer cell, and also kill the good cells. The reason why they subject the person to this is that they rely on one fact. What is the fact that the doctors rely on? They rely on the fact that the body will quickly regenerate those damaged cells, those good cells that were killed in the process of chemotherapies, that it will easily be regenerated. Unfortunately, some people, depending on if they are lucky, their body is capable of regenerating good cells to keep them alive. Some people are not lucky. The body could not regenerate the cells at the rate at which it is needed. They couldn't make it after chemotherapies. Now, what am I trying to say here? The body has in it the capability to heal itself. That is the way it is designed. And there is a earth magnetic field. There is a magnetic field that is a frequency in the body. The body has its own natural frequency. The way we are designed to walk barefooted so that we can connect with the earth magnetic field, which has the tendency to charge the body. Unfortunately, you and I don't walk barefooted anymore. So we have lost that power to charge on our own, charge these cells. So these cells, they lose their charge. If I see you walking barefooted on the road, I will possibly think something is wrong with you. Even though you decide, okay, let me just walk barefooted, because of a lot of armor cable, underground cable, under a lot of different installations underground, you realize that this magnetic field is distorted. The earth magnetic field is distorted, so you cannot even get your body charged through those frequencies any longer, because a lot of distortion due to these installations I just mentioned. So what is the way forward? That is the reason Olylife company created this device. So they combine two technologies to make one device. What is the relevance of this device? This is the device. It has 10 level intensity control. You can operate it from 1 to 10 strength. It has strength, but I usually operate my own at strength of 5/10, sometimes 6. For a new user, I just operate it at 4/10. So you just put your leg on this silver portion, as you can see, and it has a remote control that you use to change the intensity. There are other devices from this company. This is not the only device they have. They have a lot of other devices for different problem you want to solve, chronic problem. But before we go to those other devices, let us first of all concentrate by this explanation, because they all deploy these two technologies: pulse electromagnetic frequency and terahertz wave. What is pulse electromagnetic field? It's a non-invasive therapy using low frequency pulse magnetic field to stimulate electrical and chemical processes within cells. The body has billions of cells. This human being you are seeing, you have billions of cells there, and each cell has something they call mitochondria, referred to as the powerhouse of the cell. If this powerhouse, this mitochondria, does not die, if it's fully functional, you don't have businesses with sickness. So for human being to die, the cells start dying first. But if your cell lose charge and gain charge, if your cell remain constantly charged, you remain constantly healthy. A healthy human being is equivalent to a healthy cell. So what this frequency does, I tell you, a holistic healing without drug. What this frequency does is that as you place your leg on this device, it sends this pulse electromagnetic field into your body to charge all these cells. Now, is this a new technology? No. As you can see, since 1979, in modern hospitals, well-developed hospitals, they have been using this technology. But this is the first time this company called Olylife put these two technologies into one portable device for you to keep on your bedside and gain holistic wellness. If you are watching this conversation on Facebook, if you don't share this video and send it to somebody that you care about, that is struggling with his life, that is feeling drained every day after work, that is struggling with mental clarity, that is struggling with forgetfulness. Maybe you put your car key in your pocket, you forget. Let me tell you, when you say somebody is healthy, it is circulation. When your blood circulation is normal, misfunctional, you have no business with memory loss. What does PEMF does? When you have damaged cell, it cannot be charged, impair function, and is poor healing. But when this low frequency magnetic pulse penetrates your tissue and charge your cell, when you have a recharged cell, you have a restored charge, you have enhanced ATP. I talk about ATP, adenosine triphosphate, oxygen and nutrient flow. In other words, it delivers oxygen to any part of your body where it is needed. So ATP is just like a vehicle that delivers energy to wherever it is needed in your body. And the more ATP that is produced, the more energetic, the more healthy you are. And what is it that produces ATP? Some people, is drug they use to stimulate this ATP function. The body's ability to produce more ATP begin to diminish as we are aging. Why? Because the body does not have a natural means of charging itself again. So what do you do if you have this PMF? It helps you charge your cells, and more ATP is produced and you have more energy. That's why this device is something that has changed the life of many people. enhance ATP production, improve iron flow, reduce inflammation, endorphin release. I was talking about when people take painkiller, when people are having joint pain, when you see people having joint ache, maybe knee pain, some people cannot climb staircase, they will go and take maybe analgesic, or they go and take some painkiller. The painkiller, what it does is to stimulate there is something they call astrobat cell in the body. That astrobat cell is a cell that helps to heal, to form more bone, and your capacity of the body to form bone reduces as you are aging. So some of these drugs will go and stimulate a release of this endorphin. Endorphin is a natural pain management in the body. This endorphin, the body secretes it, but some people use drug to activate it, and you know the effect of continuous use of drug. But with this pulse electromagnetic field, when you put your leg on this device and the frequency charge your cells, the body naturally release endorphin, which relieve you of any inflammation, any pain. That's why when you put your leg on this device for 20 to 30 minutes, you receive energy, your pain vanishes. This is backed by decades of clinical research. I'm not saying what I think. As you can see, hundreds of peer-reviewed studies validate PMF therapeutic benefits across multiple medical fields. Systematic review of ROCTs found significant short-term pain relief and improved function in shoulder impingement syndrome. There's a pain that some people used to experience at this place that go from here to here. This pain, you can Google it, impingement, whereby this ball and socket joint you'll be having serious pain that will be moving down here. Just place your leg on this device, this pain vanishes. Imagine you having your pain relief without you taking drug. It's one of the best things that can happen to you. I talk about bone regeneration, recognized and used in the US and Europe to promote bone healing in acute fractures and establish non-ions. I talked about one astrobat cells, a bone forming cell in the body. A young person, if he has a fracture, the bone can easily develop and join in a young adult. But older people take a longer time. Some people didn't even recover from fracture. Some people even above 50 or so. But if you consistently put your leg on this device, it secretes that astrobat and promotes formation of that, release of that bone forming cells to aid in bone healing. And these are records from research institutions that shows from records and other use of it over time it has helped, including arthritis pain, nerve regeneration. I've talked about how it helped in nerve regeneration, to promote nerve regeneration beyond musculoskeletal use. Now, I'm not trying to turn you into a scientist through this, but it's just important that we mention this thing, because when you talk about the electromagnetic wave, ferrous wave frequency, a lot of people begin to get scared that is this thing not damaging. There are some frequencies that are normal with the body. If you look at the spectrum of the frequency on the screen, just look at the screen under this electromagnetic spectrum diagram. You see radio wave by the left, you see microwave, you see infrared, you see that terahertz at the middle. That terahertz is the same with the natural frequency of the body. The body has its own frequency that the charge, that the cells in the body, the electrons in the body move with. They have the natural. So this one is the body's own. It's not harmful to the body. It's not invasive. It does not ionize. It does not break any DNA bond. So that's why it is safe. That vibrate at the same frequency as a healthy human cell. All human cells vibrate at a frequency. The frequency is the same with this one. It penetrates very deep. It's deeper. It goes deeper than the PEMF. into the body, because the PMF may not get to some places, but the terahertz will get there, and when it get there, it charge the cells, make them to produce more ATP, make the cells to function, then regenerate and renew cells. That's why it's a pure anti-aging device. If you meet a lot of young ladies, or let me just say adults, they spend a lot of money on their skin for anti-aging. They want to look fresh, but research shows that aging does not start from outside. These wrinkles you see on the body does not start from outside. The real aging starts from inside. So once your cells are rejuvenated, are regenerated, and are functioning, and there is enhanced microcirculation among the cells, because one of the things that this wave promotes is that microcirculation. In fact, when you say health is equal to circulation. Find that from any medical practitioner. Whatever can make oxygen to flow, your health is 100%. And that is the revelation from Olylife. And that is why Olylife is revolutionizing the wellness industry. Thousands are regaining their life back. Stroke patients are getting themselves back on their feet using this device within the shortest possible time. Like I said, the terahertz wave do not carry enough energy to damage DNA or cells, making them safe for regular therapeutic application. Imagine a life now free of drug. You just wake up in the morning and place your leg on the device while you are reading a book, or you are watching TV, or you are trying to take a coffee to go to your work. Maybe you finish bathing, or you use it before you go to bed. But I love using it before taking my bath in the morning, because to make you sweat. It works with the same frequency of the natural healthy human. Like I talk about imbalanced cells. Some cells are not charged, some are charged. They are not functioning at the same level. That is what leads to distorted sleep, like I mentioned earlier. So all these ones are balanced. You can see what we call energy transfer, activate dormant cells, and stimulate metabolic function. Microcirculation boost, improve blood flow, oxygen delivery, and toxin removal. It removes toxins from the body. That is why it's another detoxifier. When you are saying you want to detoxify, come and place your leg. Sometimes if you are very close to me, or if somebody I can reach, I used to give free sessions to people. If you are here and you are in this Zoom call and you are in the city of Port Harcourt, fantastic. I can give you free session, 20 minutes free session. Just place your leg. Then the quality of sleep you have in the night will make you to say, how can I continue to experience this? So 1 + 1 = extraordinary. That's what we are trying to talk about here. PMF, restore cellular electrical charge, boost ATP, reinforces body electromagnetic field. Then the terahertz on its own is the activator, stimulate dormant cells via resonance. The one that is dormant, it activates it, make it to function at the same frequency. And what happens? Enhance microcirculation, accelerate detoxification. So together, PMF and terahertz create an optimal healing environment, energizing cells while maximizing their metabolic performance. 4 pillars of the healing environment. What is it that you experience once you put your leg on this device? First, your energy level becomes very high. You will notice the rate at which you deliver on your tasks in the daytime, at work, your mental focus, your mental clarity. You will be free from confusion. Memory restored is one of the things you get. Comprehensive pain relief. If you are struggling with waist pain, like you don't have flexibility enough, because flexibility is one thing people struggle with. Once your microcirculation is enhanced, because all your mitochondria, the powerhouse of your cells, are working very well, detoxification is guaranteed. Then what happens? You have high level of immunity. Your vulnerability becomes highly reduced to sickness. I've talked about physical regeneration, support repair and regeneration of muscle, bone, and skin tissue. The real aging starts from inside. That is why if you really want to renew your age, forget about cream, forget about different type of cream and spa. The real aging starts from inside. So if you get your mitochondria to be functioning in your cell regeneration and repair, you perfectly look younger than your age, I assure you. So relief where you need it. I've talked about designed to support consistent relief from chronic back pain, joint pain and arthritis, shoulder tension. Of course, I've talked about the shoulder and impingement, sciatica and neck pain. Yes. It stimulates endorphin release, your body's natural painkiller. I've said it before. You don't just have your pain relief while the damaged cell is still there. No, your pain will go. Then the cell that is damaged, that is making you to have that inflammation, will be repaired and regenerated. That's what we are saying through frequency from Olylife technology. Wow. There is a fire that's always burning in the joint of people who are going through aches. This device calms that fire. Chronic inflammation is the underlying driver of most pain conditions, joint deterioration and systemic disease. PMF and terahertz therapy regulate the inflammatory response, reduce swelling, easing discomfort and restoring mobility. I've mentioned it before. Are you struggling with knee pain? You need to experience this terahertz and PMF technology just by placing your leg on the device for 20 to 30 minutes. It counts down from 30 minutes to 0. A man that experiences blood circulation optimally is a healthy man. That's the man that has highest mental clarity. So if oxygen delivery to all tissues and organs are guaranteed, your metabolic waste will clear faster. When you place your leg on this device and it sends the pulse electromagnetic signal into the body to activate all the cells, all of them will work optimally, expelling toxins fast, deliver energy and oxygen to where the body is needed. Your healing is faster, your cells are rejuvenated and regenerated, and damaged cells are repaired, body fully charged. That's what we are talking about. At that point, if you are working on any task, you have mental clarity, you are focused. That's why for anybody experiencing memory loss, you are in the right place. And if you are a woman, you are having a lot of menopausal symptoms, you are having menopause symptoms here and there, this is the best clear opportunity for you to gain your health and gain everything around you back. Are you that type of person that hold your car key in your hand and you are looking for it? By the time you consistently put your leg on this device and your microcirculation is enhanced, you will never suffer any form of forgetfulness. When the cells are not balanced, when they are not coordinated, you find out that you struggle with sleep. You'll be having restless nights. The first experience you get for every first user of this device, the first thing they experience is a well restorative sleep in the night. They get recharged and they reclaim their peace. Bioimitation magnetic energy from PMF has a calming effect on the nervous system, reducing stress, anxiety, and the toll of daily life. I've talked about the bone density, the skin radiance, and the more resilience. I think I've talked about it. Used in US and Europe for bone regeneration, skin elasticity, and youthful appearance. I've mentioned that clearly. That the real anti-aging is what I'm talking about. Forget about serum, forget about cream, forget about spa. This is the real anti-aging. If you are doubting it, I guess you need to know the age of the guy that is speaking with you. Then you will know what I'm talking about. Immune resilience. Healthier cells mean a stronger immune response. Regular use may reduce recovery time from illness. So cellular health equals immune strength. You want a healthy man, just look at a man that has improved blood circulation. And what is improved blood circulation? Experience PMF frequency and terahertz frequency every day. Your cells keep charged, keep recharged, keep repaired and rejuvenated, and you become very active and performing. This is possible for you. What you are seeing here is possible for you. But if you are really going through fatigue, you can't experience life in this order. You can't climb mountain. Yes, there are a lot of people here. These are testimonies from people. I had shoulder tension for 10 years. After consistent use, it resolved completely. I can move freely again. Back and knee pain made walking difficult. The P90 gave me my mobility back. I walk every day now. These are testimonies from people. You know, when you are talking about your own opinion, other people's opinion about that subject matter is what will give right for a complete assessment of any technology or any research. Peer review is an international standard. For shoulder impingement, significant short-time pain relief and improved function. For bone regeneration, osteoarthritis, nerve regeneration, head and neck diseases, bone wound assessment. For best results, use it consistently. Result built with regular daily use. Individual result may vary based on health status and condition. Benefits often emerge gradually over time, not overnight. Yes. For somebody who is recovering from stroke, we have people who gain their recovery fully after 4 weeks. Some after 2 weeks they start working. Some after 6 weeks. If you are pregnant, you are not supposed to use this device. If you have a pacemaker, you are not supposed to use this device. Yes, it's a wellness device. It does not replace your medical doctor. It does not replace your doctor. It is designed to jumpstart the body's natural ability to heal itself. That is what it is. It capitalizes on helping that natural ability that God put into the body to work, to repair damaged cells. Your body knows how to heal. Give it the energy to do so. So what we are saying is this body that is created by God knows exactly how to heal. All you need to do is to give it the energy it needs to heal itself. You deserve to move without pain. You deserve to sleep deeply and restoratively and feel alive in your body. The terahertz P90 is your partner in reclaiming that life. This is a science-backed technology, holistically designed and globally trusted. Begin your wellness journey today. Personally, I struggle with waist pain. Occasionally, it can become very troubling. And my wife struggles with swollen feet. After sitting for a long while in her business place, her leg becomes swollen. Her leg begins to retain water. And it can take a couple of days for it to get clear. But when I read about this thing, that it balances the cells in the body, I said, okay, let me buy it. And that was when I bought it. When I bought it and my wife used it, a couple of days, that water retention became a thing of the past. And my energy level and those inflammation and joint lack of flexibility that I experienced became a thing of the past. As a matter of fact, when I bought this device, I told the guy who introduced me, he's in UK, and another of my friend in Ilorin. I told him, I said, if I don't experience something dramatic, I will not talk about it and I will not share it. As I'm speaking with you, I have not even come here for the business purpose. There is a business angle to using this product. I have not even feel like mentioning that, because what I am most concerned is helping people that are struggling. A lot of people are struggling. There are silent struggle. How do you reclaim your vitality? This is one way through which you can gain advantage in your health. And that is why I've come to share this story. Thank you so much for joining our Zoom meeting tonight. See you on another Thursday. Thank you so much. Bye.